Hello, my name is Cheryl Herkey, and this is my channel. I have something I want to talk about today. Before I do, though, I want to show everybody my slippers from Mike. They're the best slippers ever. Everybody's going to get this for Christmas. I'm telling you, they're awesome. Just thought I'd tell you about that. And you know that site. Anyway, a friend of mine told me about a program it's on Netflix, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and it has, dots after it on each one. And she says it's supposed to be in a simile of what we are going to have and what we are. So I watched it, and we are on the 6th season, and it goes all over the world. But this particular session, I guess you want to call it, well, I'll go back to 5. 5, the leader, who was called the Patriot, died saving the children who were being MK Ultra'd. It was the simile was right there in front of me. But now we're in session 6, and somebody who was an alien, because these shows are about aliens. They're about this S.H.I.E.L.D., this agents who are trying to save the world and save people, and so some alien sent them into the future through the looking glass. Can you imagine? And they were in the future, and from what they can see so far, Earth has been broken up into like half of itself, and what they've been told is there's no one there. And they're on this ship. Before you leave this channel, realize I'm going somewhere with this. And what am I watching this show? I want to learn. So anyway, what happened when the Earth blew up, if you will, the Krees, who are little blue people, well, they're not blue, but they're pretty powerful people, gathered up the people that they could, both humans, and they call other people who are aliens unhumans, into a place, and they put things in their wrist to track them, and they became the workers, the slaves to the elite group who were the Krees. And then there was another upper echelon who was also looked like they were also aliens. But this last session, I was actually thinking about this before I could go to sleep, is the thing that I've noticed over time is that the Patriots stick together. They don't leave anyone behind. They fight like crazy among themselves, cute ways, but yet when it comes down to the mission, they are on it. We're going to be all together. They don't leave anyone behind. And then I also noticed that they're in this basically a ship where people are slaves and their minds are enslaved. We can't do this. They're fearful. They're afraid of standing up for themselves. So these little blue aliens throw them stuff that looks like dog food, and they scuttle for it, and they beat each other up for it, making the analogy to me that they're made us for 100 years at least, if not more, into slaves where we're just barely making it. And then it's become a dog-eat-dog world, and hurting others becomes a part of the process rather than being kind. And that whole time they're watching this, they're just amazed that people are willing to hurt each other for food. And then there's a hierarchy within where evil people are running others with these little wrist things on. And I just got this picture in my mind of right now where we are as patriots. There's a lot of people who have more credibility, if you will, because they're on the YouTube or they have a channel, and there's bickering between each group. And there's people bickering. And there are people who are watching this and trying to make a decision. Gee, are we done now? Everybody's bickering. Or do we stand for this truth? Are we patriots, irrespective if we get our goal when we think we should get it? And I would have to say, yes, we are going to stick with it, whether I see my goal when I think I should or not. this is a thing that I'm learning is we have to stick together. We have to love each other through this and realize that we are in a war and we never leave someone behind because we have more followers than someone else. We do our very best to see the body. We are the body. And if I want to make this about the body of Christ, I certainly could do that analogy as well. That, the hand is no better than the foot, and the eye is no better than, they all work together because we all need each other. So we're at a place in our Patriot movement and even our Christian movement where the boys and the girls are being separated, if you will, but hopefully for leadership and not for their own gain. So I saw that in that movie, and I thought I would share. You can see it on Netflix. It's a pretty long thing. We've been watching it for over several months. But I thought that I would share that because it's supposed to be a simile of what we are. There's all kinds of gadgets and fun things and that are making reference to the 17th letter stuff. So I'm enjoying it from that perspective. If it wasn't about that, I probably wouldn't watch it. But anyway, I thought I would share. I hope you see some value in what I'm saying. I hope that you see that we have to love each other through this and see ourselves to the end and know that we are in a war and we are going to have to stand together, and we don't know how long. We know that the military is in charge and we're following orders because we are warriors, both spiritually and in this fight. Stand with someone today. If you can, hug them. Take that mask off. I will not comply. I will not do what I'm told. This is how we beat them individually with love, standing together as a body. Love you, folks. Have a great day.